Well, good morning, y'all. Welcome back to W. Today, we got something different. We're pulling out a well pump. And this right here is almost 600 foot in the ground. So, y'all come on. Let's get this thing out of the ground before it starts raining. Only got a couple of hours left. So, let's get to work. Alright, first thing first, we got a little contraption right here. All this is pipe, made an A-frame made out of pipe, another piece of pipe, and a rim. That's all it is. And this right here is to take this well pipe and thread up on here to where it doesn't kink when it's coming out of the well casing. We don't want to do that because then we'd have messed up. So got this in here. We gotta get this loose right here. I'm probably just gonna cut it because I gotta replace this piece anyway. Then we're gonna pull it up and over this right here. That way when it's coming out of the well, everything's looking great and it'll be all right. All right, so now we've got it started up on our wheel. And it's heavy, y'all. I mean heavy. And now we're going to take the rigging, which is attached to the truck, and we're going to pull it. We're going to pull it a little bitty burst at a time. So let me go up there, get in the truck. Now the truck is a little ways away because this is in the bottom. And it's got to go uphill. Everything's wet. I don't want to get the truck to slide and everything. It's just unnecessary. So you park it up on flat ground where it'll actually pull and not put it up on it too much strain. So we're going to pull about 3 or 4 feet, then come back and check it. So, all right, let me go get in the truck. Y'all watch it. All right, she's coming up beautifully, just like it should. Now, let's get something else rigged up to where I can watch it in the truck while it's coming up. Because, like I said, this is almost 600 foot in the ground. I think top of ground to the bottom of pump is like 565, 570, something like that. It's a long ways, and I'll show y'all. So, hold on. Now, I don't claim to be very smart, but I got that phone set up, FaceTiming this phone. Now, we can go to the truck and watch it. And that right there is a pretty smart idea. We borrowed my wife's phone and put my work phone down there. Now, we can FaceTime it and watch as the pipe comes out of the ground. And there she is. If you look right there, that's the top of the pump. Now, we got to stop, go down there, and pull it out by hand. Because if not, you'll break the pump in half, and it'll fall back down in there. I told y'all this well was deep. I'm about to show y'all how deep it really is. We still got a ways to go. So down here, right down there is the well house. Up there is the truck with the other end of the pipe. It's a long, deep well. There we go. There's the pump. And this pump right here ain't no good no more. So we'll change it out, put another one on. And it's always best to get you a good chow when you're doing this right here. And just take your time. Look for anything that could be wrong. Especially if you done pulled the pump just because you didn't know what was wrong with it. I have done that a few times. Well, not working. Can't figure it out. I know there's something going on inside of it. So I pulled the pump. You see all the sand and everything in here. Alright. No matter what, I've got to get to this top right here. Because this is check valve. And I just found out what's wrong. Why this thing is not building pressure. Hold on, I'll show y'all in just a minute. Since the chair is all soaked, I'll just sit in the chair and show y'all why it's not building pressure. See that right there? Pump housing's cracked. That's why I wasn't building pressure. So that explains it. Now, give you a little bit of troubleshooting background. I troubleshot this from the top of the wheel, and there was nothing wrong with it. 1,000 foot of wire should read when you ohm it out about 1 ohm, 0.99991 ohm. This motor should read somewhere around 2.5 to 3.5. Alright, you add both of those together, you get around 4.5. I was reading 4.3 when I owned this motor out, because this motor is connected together internally, right here. Right, because each leg is hot. Each leg runs on 115. So when you touch them together while on it, it'll connect. It'll give you resistance. And I got about 4.3. So I knew the pump was good. As far as the motor. And I knew the motor was good. Now, I might have had impeller damage because it would take around 10 minutes to get 40 pounds of pressure. I have I have it set differently. I've tweaked mine a little bit. Mine cuts off at about 45 pounds. And it cuts on somewhere around 30. I have about a 10 to 15 window right there. So it was taking forever to get up to pressure. And I knew something was wrong with it. And I had this check valve on top of it. This is why I was trying to get to the top of the pump so I could take this check valve out. This check valve is going to go into my new pump, because these have built-in check valves, but I don't trust them. They fail, and then your pump short cycles. It'll just kick on and off, on and off, on and off. I've had it happen multiple times. So we started putting check valves right on top of them, and it put that. These will fail. These less likely to fail. They'll fail, but they're very less likely to fail. So we're going to take this off. We're going to get the new pump ready, and I'll bring y'all back when we're putting the new pump on. Alright, so we got the pump put together. Remember, tape is your best friend. That's a whole roll of electrical tape from here to here. Tape will help. It will help you to protect all this stuff right here, the pump, because this pump will kick on and off, and it'll shake. Alright, that's why we've got these little protectors close to the pump down here. Right here, you can see right here where they're worn off. That's smooth. That right there tells me this pump's been kicking on and off. And it's been wobbling. Well, the other pump, not this one. So I know for a fact that it moves around. So a lot of tape, it'll help you in the long run. And these little protectors right here, you can get these at Lowe's. I think they're like $2 a piece. They save you a lot, trust me. Alright, as you can see, we got the pump started back into the wheel, and now just lower it down. And as it's going down, we kind of clean everything off. Any kind of debris, anything like that, we'll go ahead and take off. I'm going to do it little by little. We don't need to do a whole lot at a time, because we're cleaning the pipe, trying to make sure no trash is on it, trying to get any debris off of there and all that. And we pull the pipe just a little bit at a time, ease it down until we get it down far enough where it'll pull itself. Alright, if you want to double check your work before you put everything in the ground, That's what you do. See that? That right there says that everything's connected and everything's good to go. Alright, when you're going back in, another thing to remember. See that? How loose that wire is? That right there can rub up against the casing. Cause a short. You don't want it to do that. Ideally, I think you want about every 3 foot or so. Just throw some tape on it. Or a zip tie, either one. See, I got a zip tie there. Everything's good and tight. Tape back in my pocket. Keep sending her on down the wheel. Now, eventually, this right here will get heavy enough where it'll pull itself into the wheel. See, I'm not having to push on it a whole lot anymore. I'm kind of just guiding it right now. Alright. It must have got tension on the truck. So now we'll go up there, back the truck up a little bit more to where it'll be a little bit looser. And we'll pull some more pipe into it. Gradually and slowly. That's the name of the game. We don't want to mess nothing up. This is expensive and time consuming. It's almost 1 o'clock. We've been out here since 9. It's time consuming. We got everything taped up. We got it to where now we can just ease the truck forward and it'll fall right in. So we're going to put the rest of it in and hook everything up. And hopefully we got water. Well, we will have water. So that's all it is to it. So let's drop the rest of the pipe in. Just like that. Wheels back in. Now we've got to finish hooking up all our pipes, hook up our cable, or wire, whatever you want to call it, put in our new sediment filter, and this project will be done. So that's going to do it for today, y'all. I appreciate y'all joining me, and I hope you learned a little something today, because I've pulled these wells out so many times. It ain't funny. I can't count how many times I've had to pull them out. Between this one, my dad's, my grandparents. So, yeah. Y'all ever had to pull one out? It ain't that hard. It's time consuming, but it's not hard. So, just remember until next time, Mama's not coming back, but Jesus is. Y'all get ready for it. Until then, I'll catch y'all on the next one. And I'll finish buttoning up this and go rest. Later, y'all.